Good morning, future Delhi University students. Welcome to a crucial session that's going to simplify your DU admission journey for 2025. I'm Vagesh Joseph, and today we are diving deep into the Common Seat Allocation System or CSAS portal. So, what exactly is the CSAS portal? Think of it as your single most important gateway to Delhi University. Every single step of your admission, from filling details to secure your seat, happens right here. It's where your entire DU dreams will unfold. From this moment until you are officially a DU student, this portal is your best friend. Trust me, you will be spending a lot of time with it. The CSAS portal is smartly divided into three critical phases to make the process manageable. Let's break them down. First up, and this is what live right now, that is phase 1. This is all about you. You will fill your core personal details like your name, contact info, basic demographics, and critically upload all your essential documents. This includes everything from your academic mark sheets to category certificates. Or if you are applying under special quotas like ECA. ECA means extracurricular activities or sports. Then we move to phase 2. This will only open after NTA declares the CUET results, which we are expecting around early July. This is where your real strategy comes in. You will be giving your course and college preferences, and don't worry, we'll have a dedicated session on that, guiding on how to create the perfect preference order. So don't worry about that. Finally, phase 3. This is the seat allocation phase. Once phase 2 is locked, Delhi University will analyze your preferences, your CUET rank, and your eligibility and allocate a seat to you. After that, it's just about completing the final admission formalities. Now, here's a crucial piece of advice for phase 1. As of now, there is no official deadline. That's great news because it means you have time. Don't rush. Fill out every session carefully. A small error here could lead a bigger headache later on. So my strong suggestion, don't submit immediately. Keep it open. Review it multiple times and aim to submit just a few days before the final deadline is eventually announced. This gives you ample time to corrections. So let's talk about some special categories that offer additional benefits. First, the sports quota. If you are an aspiring athlete, you can apply through this. It's an additional benefit, meaning you are still considered under the general CSAS process. You can apply for a maximum of 3 games or sports. So what's vital here? Your certificates. You need to upload 3 certificates issued between May 1st, 2022 and April 30th, 2025. Always upload your most recent and best achievements within this 3 years window. Next, the ECA category. For those with talents beyond academics, whether it can creative writing, debate, dance, digital media or music. Here you will need to upload your best 5 self-attested certificates. The same date range applies as I earlier said, May 1st, 2022 to April 30th, 2025. Before you even think about opening that portal, make sure you have these documents ready. Having about scanned or organized will save you a lot of time and stress. You will need your class 10th mark sheet and your class 10th passing certificates. The passing certificate is crucial as a proof of your date of birth. Of course, your 12th class mark sheet. If your results are out, you will be filling in the details directly from this. Now pay very close attention to category certificates. If you belong to SC, ST, OBC, NCL, EWS or PWBD categories, you must upload your respective certificates and provide details like the issue date and issuing authority. And a super important note for OBC, NCL and EWS candidates, your certificate must be issued on or after March 31st, 2025. I repeat, on or after March 31st, 2025. An older certificate, say from last year, will unfortunately not be accepted and you could lose your category benefit. If you haven't got a new one yet, go get it immediately. And naturally, if you are applying through ECA or sports, have those specific certificates ready too. So my strongest recommendation, head straight to the admission portal ugadmission.uod.ac.in. Download and read the official CSAS brochure. It's your Bible for this entire process with all details on eligibility and certificate formats. Alright, let's talk about the application fees. Here's a quick breakdown. For general OBC, NCL and EWS students, the fee is 250 rupees. If you are applying for specific programs like Bachelor of Arts, BSc of Physical Education, Health and Sports, BSc Physical Education, Health and Sports, or BA Honors Music, there is an additional 400 rupees. For those applying under ECA or sports category, there is an additional 100 rupees. And for SC, ST and PWD category students, the fee is 100 rupees only. Make sure you have your preferred payment method ready. Okay, let's go live to the portal and begin by the step-by-step process. When you visit ugadmission.uod.ac.in, this is what you will see. First, click on New Registration. On the new registration page, you will need two things: your CUET application number and your date of birth. Make sure your date of birth matches exactly what you entered in your CUET application. Once entered, hit register. You will then receive an OTP on your registered email ID and or mobile number. Again, the one linked to your CUET application. Enter the OTP and create a secure password, at least 6 characters long. Re-enter it to confirm and then click submit OTP. By submitting the OTP here, you must set a new password. So re-enter it to confirm and then click submit OTP. Yeah, success. Now we are officially registered. You'll be directed to the login page. Use your CUET application number and the password you just created to log in to your CSAS portal account. On this page, please use your CUET application number and the password you just created to log into your CSAS portal. So once you log in, you will be greeted by an important instruction page. Please don't just blindly click I agree. Read through it carefully. I'd say about the crucial requirement, especially regarding your certificates. It will mention the class 10th and 12th documents. The necessity of category certificates being in your name and issued by a competent authority. And crucially, reminding you about the March 31st, 2025 cutoff date for OBC, NCL and EWS certificates, as I earlier said. It also reminds you about the ECA sports self-attested copies and special program requirements like a medical fitness certificate for BSc Physical Education. Once you have read and understood everything, check the I agree box and click submit. See that box, I have read the important information. So once you read and understood everything, just check the I agree box and click submit there. So here we fill our personal details. So the main form is here. Starting with personal details, many fields like your name, date of birth, email ID, mobile number, and gender will be pre-filled from your CUET application. These are generally not editable, but double check everything. Select your citizenship. Most of you will choose yes for Indian citizens. Crucially, select your category from the drop down. So unreserved, OBC, NCL, SC, ST or EWS. If you wish to apply to Sikh or Christian minority colleges like St. Stephen's or Jesus and Mary College, select yes for Christian minority colleges. Be aware that some Christian minority colleges might require an interview. You can provide an alternate contact email and mobile number, ideally your parents, for important communications. Select your state of domicile. Remember, Delhi University follows a central government reservation policy. So there is no specific state benefit for Delhi residents. Enter your annual family income. This is important, especially for OBC, NCL and EWS. As income about 8 lakh rupees will disqualify you from reservation benefits. If you are a female student and the only child in your family, select yes for single girl child quota. We'll discuss this further in FAQs. Indicate parent status. If your parent is single or if you are an orphan, select your mother tongue. Your mother and father's name will be pre-filled. Select their occupations while office address and mobile numbers are not mandatory. Providing them is a good practice. If either of your parents is a Delhi University employee, select yes for University Ward quota and fill in the relevant details. For other categories like PWBD, Kashmiri immigrant, or children, widows of armed force personnel, select yes if applicable and provide the necessary certificate details. So choose your identity proof from the drop down. You can choose Aadhaar, PAN, school ID, etc. This will be verified later. Finally, indicate your ethnicity, rural or urban. If you choose you are currently enrolled in any university, it's always best to be transparent here. Below this, you will see options to indicate you if you are applying for BFA program, BA Honors Music, or BSc Physical Education, Health Education, and Sports. Select yes if interested. Additional requirements might pop up. Once you have filled everything, you will see a preview. Review every single detail carefully. If everything correct or anything is wrong, click edit and correct it and then submit. Once satisfied, click next. Please be careful while submitting your correspondence address and permanent address and the bank details. Just for refund, please double check the data you are entering and then click submit. So once you have filled everything, you will see the preview like this. So you can review every single detail carefully. If anything is wrong, click edit. Once satisfied, click next. The stage 2 is to provide your academic details. So now let's move to academic details. First, your class 10th marks, enter your aggregate percentage in 2 decimal places. For example, you can enter 90 percentage, like 90.00. If you secure 90 percentage, you can enter 90.00. Next, your class 12th details. So to enter the class 12 details, select your board. The crucial part here is your result status. If you are passed, you will need to enter the marks for every single subject. You will enter your board roll number and year of passing. Then for each subject listed on your mark sheet, select the subject from the drop down, enter maximum marks for theory, marks secured, and if applicable, practical marks. The system will auto calculate percentages. Don't miss any subject. If your result status is awaited, this marks entry section won't appear, which is fine. After filling all academic details, click submit and proceed to the next page. The stage 3 and 4 are dedicated for sports quota and ECA. If you are indicated interest in sports quota earlier, this section will appear. Click yes for applicable. Then select the specific sports name from the list of 14 available sports. You will need to provide details for your 3 certificates: name of the competition, level of play like international, national or state, district. There is a priority hierarchy. The exact date of the certificates and your position, first, second or third or participant. So the next we'll go for ECA session. So this is the ECA section. Again, if you opted for this, click yes. Select the specific extracurricular activity from the drop-down list: creative writing, dance, debate, digital media, etc. And then select the appropriate subcategory. Click submit after filling this. So we are almost there. This is the document upload page. Your photo and signature should already be pre-uploaded from your CUET application. Just verify they look correct. Now you will upload the vital documents we discussed: your class 10 board certificate for date of birth, your class 10 board mark sheet and your class 12 board mark sheet. Remember the file requirements. Allowed format are JPG, JPEG and PNG. The size must be between 100 KB and 500 KB. Make sure your scans are clear and readable. If you are applying for any reserved categories like OBC, EWS, SC, ST, PWBD or special quotas for like ACA, sports, their respective certificates will also have dedicated upload slots here. Once everything uploaded, you will see a crucial button. So this is a crucial button. Save and continue later. My absolute strongest advice to you: do not submit immediately. Click save and continue later. Why? Because we have seen issues with document uploads or minor errors. Keep your form open. Give yourself a few days. Review it again. Maybe have a parent or friend double check. Only hit the final submit button 2 or 3 days before the announced last date. This gives you a buffer for any corrections which are critical, as incorrect details can seriously make your admission spoil. And that brings us to the end of our comprehensive guide on DU-CSAS Phase 1. Please be careful while applying. There is no immediate deadline. So take your time. Review, review, review. So after verifying all the details by clicking on the checkbox, you will lead to the payment page. Keep the form saved and submit it closer to the final date after careful consideration. Phase 2 generally overlaps with Phase 1, so there is no need to panic. Once the CUET results are out and Phase 2 is officially announced, I will be back live right here to guide you through the crucial college and course preference selection. Until then, all the very best with your applications. Thank you.